want to know? Where you want to start?
I want to start in the backyard. No, I'm just kidding. Let's start with my favorite song that you've done is Bitch Better Have My Money. Let's start with that and how that came together and sort of like just took you to a whole different level in this game.
Well, okay, I'll go back a little bit before that because that wasn't my style. Well, it was my personality, but it wasn't my style of music. I was doing more East Coast oriented flows and, you know, trying to be a wordsmith and all that. My name was Spin before the AMG. And shouts out to Modo because he gave me the name AMG. Rest in peace, Modo. And he was my connection to DJ Cold Cash, our boy June, which knew Greedy Greg.
Okay.
And June had heard like one of my demos, and he's like, I know this guy, you know, he worked with Tone Loc, and that's his cousin, and he managed him and all that stuff. And he worked with artists, and he brought me over Greg's house on a school night, and Greg let me and Modo record a really well. It was my dream to hear my voice on a song, you know. So he let me come and program some drums, did a little scratching. And, you know, Greedy Greg, he been on the phone forever. So he was on the phone recording me. He ain't care. Like, who is this nigga? Let me get my little demo off and shit. And from that day, you know, my guys, because I lived in Inglewood, I lived closer to Greg, so I would bug the shit out of Greg every day. I bugged him until he gave me a job. Like, you want to carry some records? You want to come? You know, he used to rent the equipment and stuff and let me come, you know, jump in the van, you know, give me a Hungry Harold's. And, you know, I ain't had to make no money. I just had to be there, be in the spot. And over them times, you know, when he had to take a bathroom break, I'd get on the tables and, you know, play a couple songs at the parties and stuff. And that's how I started, you know, knowing Greg. Greg is the key to me being who I am. You know, and for people who don't know, I tell people, I said, man, he would give me drum machines. He gave me a Linn drum to take home and play with and work with. He gave me an 808. He didn't know, but I was taking them shits to school with my headphones at lunchtime. Everybody playing basketball. I'm over here programming beats and shit in the sun with it plugged into the school. So that's how I started. You know, riding the bus with an 808. Niggas could have beat my ass and took that shit, but he trusted me enough. And then after high school, I had to do something because I was getting, you know, just the mom threats and the army pamphlets on my bed and all that shit. So I had to get with whatever I was gonna be doing. And he let me come through and work on the SP. While he was asleep, I'd be in the headphones, learning the SP, sampling stuff, recording stuff. And he had other groups. He wasn't paying no attention to me. And I got to a point where I could make a damn song. You know what I mean? Like learn the 4-track, learn how to record myself, learn how to, you know, that's just where it all started. It started actually before it got to the backyard. It was like half backyard, half upstairs in the Greg room.
That's where the first studio was, up in his bedroom. So
oh yeah
man, to just sleep and dream different things and then be able to have it come to fruition, you know, that's what it's really all about.
He had the dream set up because he had speakers, turntables, equipment, and a ton of records. So just digging through the records and all that was a godsend. You know, saved my life, you know, made me who I am, you know. So shouts out to Greedy Greg. I know you're listening, but you know how this shit go.
Yeah,
I'm one of the last soldiers in the building. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
There it is there.
Yeah.
But Bitch Grab My Money came about with me making, you know, I would give Greg my shit. He was out shopping other people's stuff. He'd come back with my tape like, they didn't like it. I'm like, oh man, fuck. You know, I was flipping the flow and the rapping the stuff. You know what I mean? All that shit. They're like, they didn't like that shit, man.
Right.
So NWA's out popular. My what's up like 4. I still got tapes of my old beats, and every hook was like an NWA song or Eazy-E verse and all that shit.
Right.
So I started getting into, because I'm a jokester, I'm funny, I talk a lot of shit. I was a skinny nigga, you know, little skinny nigga. So my nasty raps were more entertaining to me. Like all my stuff was supposed to be for me, like entertaining to me, make me laugh, maybe like that's crazy and shit. So the Bitch Grab My Money came about with the Big Daddy Kane sample from Mad Live. I knew over the years, that album came out 89. And I kept thinking like, nobody go use this. That's the purpose. You know, it was open, free, just bitch better have my money. I said, man, let me make a record out of this.
Right.
And Hollywood, DC, our pimp player helped me by exposing me to the pimp game, telling me about, you know, using the terms and all that type of stuff. He used to call me high top. That's where G with the high top fade come in, because I would just watch him and listen to him with all his, you know, just crazy pimp spit. You know, they not characters, they real motherfuckers in real life action doing real nigga shit. You know what I mean? And
right.
to have a front row seat at that shit while I'm young and creative and all that shit, it came into the concept of the record. And I knew I wanted the record to be danceable because I used to dance. You know, I'm a hip hop nigga. I'd be at the club dancing. I wasn't like you know, if you wanted your shit to be popping, people was dancing back then. So it had a bump and the subs. And just, you know, I wrote the lyrics and just basically killed that motherfucker, because I think that's the time we had Quick around, like at the beginning, and he had Black Pussy.
Right.
And Greg was gonna put our records out as A and B side. Black Pussy on one side, bitch grab my money on the other side. That's where the first line come in. Ain't not like Black Pussy on my dick, word to the motherfucking DJ Quick, because I thought it was gonna be a combo single.
Okay.
And by the time that shit got started, Quick had a deal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I got my single off during that time. And after, I think my record came out 3 months after his album, my single. And that's how we ended up on the road. You know, we crew ended up on the road and all that shit. Sorry, I had a bunch of shit popping up.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
Love, I mean, that song, I mean, it just, even today, it's current. I mean, just as if it's just like you just put it out. I mean, I hear it that much on radio and just people playing it, people saying it, and then Rihanna did a rendition of it, but I still like yours better. But I'm just saying, right? She capitalized kind of off of that, and we still today be telling people, you better have my money. I mean, that is just it rolls off the tongue. It's a black national anthem. Yeah, you know what I mean. Especially at a party when the Hennessy flowing. I've been out here and been to like big picnics this summer. They throw that on and niggas lose their mind. They don't even know I'm at the picnic. Like, okay, at least they still playing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, how does it feel to be able to have something like that? Because you did that, what, in 1991 or 2001?
I made the record like in probably like early 90. Record didn't come out to 91. You know what I mean? So I just knew I wanted to have something that would just fuck the game up. Yeah. You know what I mean? I knew if I'm gonna make a mark, I need to make it with this right here. You know what I mean? I'm a creative writer first. I'm not a street nigga like a pimp type motherfucker, but you know, everybody got them people in their lives and their circles. I got gangsters in my circle, I got hustlers in my circle, I got pimps in my circle, I got hoes, I got playettes and all that shit. So I just took the whole element, you know. It's just amazing that because it's standing the test of time. That record way bigger than me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have to introduce myself to people like this and be like, AMG. I'm like, yeah, AMG. Bitch, I'm like, bitch, I have my money. Oh, man, that's you, man. God damn, man. You did some cold shit, man. That's my thing. You know, that whole shit. So, yeah.
It's crazy.
It's way bigger than me. Bitch, my money got way richer than AMG did. I tell you that.
Right.
We rap about relationships, entertainment, and music.